Good morning to you guys. It's a new day. New sunny shine day, but it doesn't look all that bright because these temples that we're at today. These temples are the more interesting temples that I like to see just because there's not much tourists around. I mean, we're actually 2 hours out from where we normally would be in Siem Reap. So 2 hours away from Siem Reap, we are here to explore Bang Mala and Kokar Temple. It's a really sick looking temple. They look like a really sick looking temple, and they're actually can be considered abandoned temples just because there's no one that comes to them. No one comes to properly take care of them. And you guys know us, we're the exploring crew. We love these stuff. Here is where we are right now, stopping at this small looking place. Look at how beautiful it looks. The thing that really grabs my interest with this is that, look around. There's dead trees everywhere. It's like this place just got like destroyed. And this is what really makes this temple the best temple. This is what I like. I mean, just look at this. Look at the dark tone this one temple offers. The really darkness and the surroundings of it. This is where we want to be. We're gonna take a look inside this. At least they still have like the incense and the blessings still left here, which is great though, as you guys can tell. But I don't really think much people come here in such a long time. There's a really darker tone look to it though. Just stones everywhere. Kind of crazy because look at this temple. You can see it looks a little burnt. Like, it just looks burnt because this could have been from like the sun just staying on this temple from this angle this entire time, or it could have just been the way it's made. See, I don't know. So here's the surroundings of the temple. Basically, this is like the back gate. This is where like the trees are and all of that. And then when you look around, it's just there's like this one broken wall part. I mean, like what's over here? Why is it broken right here and then everything else still fixed? Like that's the temple. There's Danny. And the cool thing is, there's dead trees everywhere. It has more of an interesting tone, a more interesting appearance, and this is why I enjoy a lot. So yesterday we went to Angkor Wat. We went to all these crazy temples, but the thing was, I ended up losing my footage because I accidentally formatted it. Because I actually formatted everything and I didn't realize it. But it's okay because the temple was cool, but it was just way too touristy. Way too much tourists everywhere. I couldn't really enjoy it myself. Maybe that's why I enjoy doing abandoned places, because there's no one else around. I could concentrate, I could focus, I could talk about what I see, and it's just like, oh my god, everything's just more of a cool appearance just because it's more of a unique find. Bang Mala and Kokar might be more interesting. We don't know yet, but we do know that they have a really sick appearance to them. So one of the biggest things that really stick out to me is how hot it is. In my last video, I didn't give the dog water, and I kind of felt bad about that. And now I'm seeing these guys. Look at them. They're like suffering over there. Which is why I gotta give them some water. Even though things are different here, I still gotta live by my old life's casual style. I don't know if he's gonna drink it. I really don't. I'm hoping that he's gonna do it though. Yes. Success. Now for the other guy. Alright, I'm gonna let him be now. Okay, now we finally begin to explore. The other guys went ahead of me, but I feel like I had to do a good deed of the day. I do understand that in my last video, I didn't give the dog anything. I did think that he had disease and I just didn't bother. But then I thought about my actions. I was like, okay, maybe I have to do something, you know, even though I'm in this different country and I do realize that things are treated differently here. I do need to bring that little small like change. I mean, I know that the animals are suffering, so I'm like, okay, well, I might as well just do something good. We're here now. We're at this random looking ruined temple. I ended up walking in at the wrong time. Probably the wrong time. Literally, the minute I just got here, all these people just arrived here. Seems like a little small school field trip or something. That's what I'm assuming. I mean, the place still looks pretty sick though. I'm walking around, you see all that grass, scenery? And you see all these ruins, which is a better appearance than where I was before. Look at this place. It looks like an abandoned house where you can walk in. Like, this is like the doorway right here. So I'm gonna go in right now. It still has like the appearance of how it would look, but as you can tell, it looks very like destroyed now. Not much tourists has actually come around these areas, which is great. I went to Angkor Wat. There was just so many people. Too much for me to be like, yo, I want to talk about all this. I was just like, whatever. It didn't feel all that special. This has more of a better special feeling. Look at that. You even got a hut right there. That hut. Like the place looks a lot smaller from the outside until you actually walk in the inside. When you walk in the inside, you realize how much bigger everything becomes. It's just stones and ruins everywhere. I mean, you get a walk path though, so I'm walking through this walk path that kind of shows me everything. That is where we're heading. So I guess we weren't at a random ruin after all. We're heading to Koker, and that's Koker right there. This is one of the biggest places that we want to see. It's 2 hours out from Siem Reap, 2-hour drive in, and basically you have to walk up this huge like temple. You go up these stairs that bring you all the way to the top. Although I don't see anyone walking to the top. It seems like maybe you just can't go to the top. It still looks really sick though, you know? Damn, that looks like it looks like a pyramid from Egypt or something. Just the way it's formed, the way it's created. I want to get to the top of it. Like, I want to stand on the tippity top, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. It just has this sick appearance. This is like further in, so basically you walk through all these ruins, you go through all these cool stuff, and then you come here, you see all of this. It's like that special surprise, you know? Years ago, I'm sure that there were actual steps here before where you could climb to the top. I just don't think they have that anymore. I think it just became like this now over time. I mean, probably years ago, everything was probably more stable for this, but over time, things just generally fall apart. As you can see, there's rocks all over the ground. With all the rocks all over the ground, you can see that a lot of the parts of this place has kind of fallen. I feel like there's gonna be like a secret treasure or something top secret in the inside that we'll never know about unless we actually find a way to get inside here. It brings like your curious wonders, you know, like your curiosity to the full factor. You can actually climb to the top. I'm going to the top right now. As you can see right here, there's these stairways. You just follow these stairs all the way up, and it brings you to the top. I didn't think you were able to get to the top. I really didn't, because like from the way the huge like steps look, at least they actually create these smaller steps for people who actually want to get to the top and want to see it. So here we go. We got a long journey ahead of us. The funny thing is, I'm the only one. All those other people went over there. I'm the only one climbing this right now. We're pretty high up though. Pretty high up, and I'm very exhausted. Good thing I bought water though. Good thing I gave water to those dogs as well. Alright, this marks the top of it. We're almost right there. Damn!
Oh wow.
Look where we are. So we climbed to the top, and from what you see at the top, there's a huge hole over there. Enormous hole. So basically, what they would do here is that they would actually send people down there to go find treasure far deep inside this temple thing. It's crazy, inside Koker. Maybe the exploring crew has to go in there ourselves to go find our treasure. You can find some crazy stuff in there. Oh man. So this is the official top of the entire temple. It's crazy. From down below, it didn't look like anyone was up here. So when I finally climbed to the top, you see, there's everyone up here, including the entire crew. But this is the entire pathway from what you guys seen at the entrance to get here. The entire pathway. That was probably one of the more interesting temples I had done, because it requires a lot of work to get to the top, and then you get to the top, you see all of this. And the thing is, you see this, it does bring your curiosity to see what's further down there. You'll never know. It could probably be ancient corpses or something. I don't know, or a crazy treasure. I'm gonna head down now, guys. Moving down the line. Well, I'll see you later, temple. So we just got to Bang Mela. I'm happy we're here, officially here but our little taxi driver over there scammed us really bad. So basically, we were originally supposed to pay $60 to come here. He said that we're supposed to pay tickets to go to the last temple, which wasn't really true because no one was asking for tickets. So he scammed us $10, $40 extra, makes $100. We just got owned. Oh, I can't really let things like that get to me. I mean, I'm out here. Thankfully, we got here safely. We traveled out this far. We're probably like 1 hour away from Siem Reap now, and Coker was 2 hours away. So we're here, and I hear that Bang Mela has one of the more ancient appearances, nature taking over, and more cooler tone to it. So I'm really excited that I finally was able to get here. I've been looking at this place since I even got to Cambodia, so I'm actually really glad that I'm here. Let's go check out Bang Mela right now. It's crazy how more demolished this temple looks. I mean, this could have been our entrance. This could have been where we, oh, freaking bugs, man. This could have been our entrance that we could have went in. Unfortunately, this is what it is now. It's not the same as what it could have been. So we had to join up with everyone over there to go through those stairways to get to the inside. But from what pictures look like with Bang Mela and how the pictures are, it looks more like a better, real, ancient type of ruin. And like, you know how you play RuneScape? I'm not sure if you guys ever played RuneScape. I play RuneScape. It's supposed to remind you of those. So that's what really grabs me in. Even over here, you have complete destruction all around. Oh, let's just make our way in. I'm so curious. So look at these trees growing right on the ruins. Just look at the trees. There must be some really old trees that are growing right there. So I guess what's one time in history, this used to be one whole entire structure. Now over time, this is what things become like. You know, look out like all the stones on the ground. I guess over time things just tend to fall apart. Fortunately, I mean, I do get curious to know how it used to look before, but I do enjoy the way of how it looks now. With the appearance of everything, with the way like the nature is just growing right on the stones itself. It has more of that appearance that I enjoy personally. In my opinion. You know, you become extremely curious that there's these certain spots you want to see what's inside. I'm going to take a look at what's inside that window. Just jumping through rocks to get there. Unfortunately, I'm trying to avoid all the spiders that I do see. Oh, nothing crazy, nothing intense. A lot of the places, when you look inside like the small rooms, this is what you see. Not too much of anything, but, I mean, this is how places look before, I guess. Well, at least ruins or temples. For me, I just become extremely curious. I just want to see what was inside this room. So I decided I had to come out here and check it out. I'm going to reunite with the exploring crew, see where they went. Maybe they found something interesting that I haven't seen yet. So I'm trying to get all the full experience of this place as much as possible. So I decided to step into this huge tunnel. And this tunnel is just like this. It's like a huge, dark, straight tunnel that you go through. This is part of the... This is part of Bang Mela. It's pretty interesting though. I like how it has like the spook tone. I think this leads to the outside. I don't exactly know yet. I'm gonna make my way through to see what's on the other side. Damn, look at that entire fort over there. The stones and the ruins. Look how much nature has just taken over this one. It's pretty sick. I mean, I'm just kind of looking through. I don't know where the entire crew went though. I lost them again. Tend to lose them a lot today, unfortunately. So in case most of you guys are wondering, today is going to be like almost the final day of Cambodia. So regarding all of that, I do want to talk to you guys about the fact that today's Danny's official last day here. I mean, we're all going to be summarizing up these adventures. The thing is, it's called the Southeast Asia Adventures because we're going to be traveling through a lot of the Asia countries. So starting off in Cambodia, on Saturday, I will be leaving out to Laos. Friday, Josh and Steve will be leaving out to Singapore. I think they're doing a fan meetup too. If any of you guys are from Laos, definitely let me know in the comments now because I am down to meet up if we're in the same country. So originally my nationality is Laos. I'm Laos right here, Laotian. And basically, most of the people think I'm Khmer, probably because I came to Cambodia first. but I don't know anything Khmer. When they talk to me, I'm just like confused, like, what are you saying? But it's just like, you know, the coolest thing with temples is that it's not something I could see every day. It's not like I could just go outside my house, drive 10 minutes and see a temple. I have to travel all the way out here. And knowing that I'm only out here for a certain time being, I want to be able to get the best experience as much as possible, which is why I decided to come out here to check this out. In a sense, it's okay. It's cool. The only thing I do wish was that if I could find a whole abandoned one without any tourism, that will be the real temple to make my experience like that 100%. But unfortunately, I mean, it is preserved history. That's the thing I look at too. It's all preserved history, so you can't really do as much as you kind of want to. But it's preserved history, which is why you want to keep it. It's preserved history, which is why you want to keep it safe and like out of harm's way. In which, say, if somebody who just a random person comes here, they could probably like destroy like this monument, like this legit monument that's been sitting here for years on years to come. Even though this is a little destroyed now. But the place is kind of limited. I mean, we've seen as much as we can. I met with the squad. We're all gonna head out right now, head back to Siem Reap, right back to the hotel. It's still like an hour away. So we're gonna head back to Siem Reap to see what we're gonna do over there now. Adios, Danny.
All right, see you, dude.
It's been good. It's been good.
I love everybody here, and it's time for me to leave. And look at these guys getting massages.
Danny's.
Woo! But hey, hopefully I'll meet you guys down in the Philippines around April 15th. Stick around. I'm gonna be going back home doing abandon. You know me.
Yeah.
Yo, write a speech saying you're leaving on my camp.
Okay.
Write a speech, Danny. So for the story being said, Danny is going back home. He's going back to America. Danny's going all the way back across 12 hours away through flights.